Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of Nocterra, issue number 8, brought to you by RatedComics. Let's get to it. We begin this issue with Outpost 52 Fort Speed, a figure, whoever's behind this mask, which I have a feeling we know who it is huffing and puffing and knocking on his door, banging on his door, begging for his life, begging to get in because something is chasing him, which is a shade. Then we begin this narration by Bailey. Earlier, I told you that the Big PM is a world of fractions. Everything that used to be divided by the darkness over and over until it's barely a sliver of the original anymore. So many animals mate and they just get into whatever else they just get into. Rabbits, lizards, ducks, they all become one. It's weird. But because here, this isn't some zombie apocalypse, some slow shuffling doomsday. No, this is 100 miles an hour all day, every day, and even faster. Blink too slow and you're infecting your shade food. So this guy's begging to come in. We see these shades closing in on him, and the monologue continues from Bailey. So the people who've made it this far in 14 years in this darkness, what they reduce to, the denominator is kindness. We look out for each other. So they open the door, they let him in, the lights go on, and he's just greeted. And this guy, whoever's behind this mask, which I really have a bad feeling on who it is, it's amazing. And what do you run on, hydro? No, the well is connected to the river underground. And so they got fresh water, lights, plenty of lights. The shades won't mess with them. You're in safe havens here. So they're like, oh my God, you're bleeding. Let us take care of you. Oh, no, that's not blood. And just as I suspected, boom, 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 bam, bam. And right before the final kill, why are you doing this? Why? And we get to reveal who it is. It's your boy, Blacktop Bill, but he's your boy from a distance, only in the comics, right? Why? Because hearing how this place used to be, I gotta say, I like this version better. What is he planning on doing with this? We're gonna find out later. Later in the Hub Cup radio post, Val and Rig and all these other people, all of Val's crew are coming together because they are really adamant they do not want to go try to find Blacktop Bill. Blacktop Bill killed us twice, maybe thrice, and Jesus, I mean, this guy is just no good. So this guy tells them that, yeah, Blacktop Bill's supposed to be some part of military group, the Nocturnes. He was their leader or something like that. There are a lot of them, they're killers. Some new guy is in charge, and I don't want any business with them. Well, guess what? We need to find this guy because he knows the location of a bunker that can help us bring light back to Earth and end the Big PM once and for all. Now, I know you're scared, but this is for everything. So man up and help us. And this guy's like, all right, I'll man up. Let me just get my map and let's go do this because I don't want any part of Blacktop Bill. So meanwhile, these two people, the guy and the girl from last issue, issue number 7, I totally forgot their names, but it is mentioned in issue number 7. And that's what happens when comic books come out a month apart from one another. You forget some stuff, right? So give us a little reminder. So they told Amora that they cooked up some lizard duck and, you know, had to pound it a little bit to get some toughness out. So they asked Amora, are you okay? And he reminisces in the past when issues 4 or 5, when he was infected by a shade, but he was healed, but he keeps getting this feeling like he's still connected to the shades, just enough to hear their whispers, but not enough to understand them. Lately, the whispers have been getting a lot louder, and I've been trying to ignore them. I figured it was just like an after effect, but seeing what happened at the drive-in, the way the human shades dragged everyone off, they're like, what are you trying to say? I'm saying I think the shades are getting ready for something like building an army for a war. So meanwhile, Mother tells Val like attacks have been more happening at the frequently at these outposts, the way station and the pit stop. And it's weird because they didn't just kill everyone. They rushed, dragged them off. Whoever they did this, it's savage. And here's the cluster. These other outposts are calling these attacks, reported attacks. But the thing is, the outposts were fine, but it's just blackness, like shut off or redirected, like the power, the electricity has been redirected. But it makes no sense. And Val knows who it is. It's him. I know it's him. It's Blacktop Bill taking over these outposts and redirecting their electricity for something. So meanwhile, we see these Nocturnes and these 3 dead brothers from last issue who try to kill Blacktop Bill. And over the intercom, this guy's like, I take it our people weren't able to stop him. No, they're like, okay, well, the brother over the intercom is like, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'll be the first to admit we should have made you leader from the start instead of him, William. It turns out this guy is Bill and the other guy is Bill, but the person who is on the intercom is revealed that he's in this sanctum with all this light. He's like, you know what? I didn't want to call you Bill and get the two Bills confused. Plus, Bill was a leader. Blacktop Bill was a leader. But you, William, you kill Blacktop Bill, eliminate him, and I'll call you. We'll call you whatever you want. So now we need him dead before anyone in the inner sanctum hears about this or about the journal. We're here in the outer banks of the Eos. We're all counting on you. Don't let us down. He's like, oh, I won't, sir. Blacktop Bill's on that outpost where you took over. He's like that. And this guy who's pretty much dying, about to beg for his life, that's every bit of power diverted to that thing. But why? Why are you doing this? It's simple. So I can talk to God. But don't worry. Don't feel bad, Haas. Whole civilizations have been failed for a lot less than this. Now, Nox, talk to me. Show me who you are. And whatever this thing is, I'm going to say it's like the Shade King, the Shade God, the Shade Alpha. I don't know, but it's very imposing, very freaky. Not a lot to make out of it. Are all those red dots eyes? And then even Blacktop Bill's like, whoa, man, this is a whole lot to take in. Tell me, what do you want? Why are you coming here? And whatever it is, the eyes opening wide does something, creates a lot of static. He has to take off his helmet in pain, and his eyes and nose and teeth are bleeding. He's like, that's your design. That's why you're coming to Earth. And, oh, here we go. You're here to kill me because I know your plan. Then do it. And before he can, like, you know, embrace his death, go out like a champ, go out like a Blacktop G, explosion happens. Blacktop Bill figures it's his brother William here to kill him. He's like, oh, I'm here to kill you hard. And as the smoke, as the dust fades, but my name is not William, asshole. It's Val and the gang. They found him. And Blacktop Bill's like, oh, wow, Val. I mean, what can I do for you? You can tell us everything you know about ES, or you can scream in pain. And Bailey's like, please scream in pain. And Blacktop Bill's like, normally I will pick the pain over your satisfaction any day of the week, but after what I just saw, I'll do you one better. And Emery Imori's like, what do you mean what you saw? He's like, well, I mean, I just had a little encounter with the Shade King, a job interview of sorts. See, all my life, I felt out of place on this planet, an anomaly, a predator amongst prey. I thought maybe this Nox, had a place for me. I spoke with it, heard its plans, and I got to say, the darkness, the shades, it's only the start. Nox is a black hole at the center of the universe, out to pull all life, all matter back to darkness and the void. The point is, Nox has no place for any of us. So you don't have to hurt me. I'll join forces with you. Bailey's like, no way, you killed my grandma. And the other Ferryman's like, and a ton of us Ferrymen, why the hell should we believe him anyway? And Imori, it was established that he still has some kind of communication with the Shade from recovering. It's like, because he's telling the truth about Nox. I know he is. I can feel it. So reluctantly, they gotta take in Blacktop Bill, and I'm pretty sure Val plans on killing him after this is all over with. But guess what? Blacktop Bill probably also plans on killing him too. So they both need each other for the moment. Now let's go save the world, says Blacktop Bill. And that's how we end Nocterra issue number 8. I thought this was fun. I love how they have to team up, and I love that it's established that there is Sun, an EOS system, but it's mysterious, keeps us a mystery. Yet I sometimes do feel that some plot points were not established in the first arc. Maybe that's just me, but comment below, let me know your thoughts. But overall, this is a gangster issue, and I'm looking forward to how the rest of the series turns out. With that being said, Nocterra, issue number 8. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy and don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaway. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.